So in this video, we will learn how to get Discord notification for new Zoom meeting. Now suppose guys, on a regular basis, you and your team members keep on scheduling Zoom meetings with your clients or customers. And you want, whenever a new meeting is been created in your Zoom account, you want to get a notification on your Discord channel with the meeting details to notify or update your team members. Now let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So the trigger of this automation will be getting or creating a new meeting in our Zoom account. And the action will be sending those new meeting details as a new message on our Discord channel. Now guys, how you can set up this automation? To know this, you have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. And after reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give your workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Zoom to Discord. And then just click on Create. Now we can see that our workflow is open over here. And in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with our trigger window. So the idea here is, first we have to connect our Zoom account with Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new meeting is been created in our Zoom account, we will get the details of that newly created meeting in our Pabbly Connect workflow. And after that, using Pabbly Connect, we are going to send those new meeting details immediately on our Discord channel as a message so that we can get a notification every time there's a new meeting in our Zoom account with the meeting details. So let's begin. Now here in Trigger window, in Choose App, search for Zoom. Select Zoom. And then in Trigger Event from the drop-down, select Configure Webhooks as a trigger event. After selecting our trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. And using this webhook URL, we are going to connect our Zoom account with Pabbly Connect. How you can do that? You can see the complete tutorial over here by clicking on this YouTube video link, or you can click on this link and get a complete step-by-step guide over here as well. For right now in this video, I'm also going to show you how you can do this. Just copy this webhook URL from here, go to your Zoom account. After reaching to your Zoom account, from the left side, scroll down, go to Advanced and click on App Marketplace. After reaching to the Zoom App Marketplace, on the right side under Develop, just click on this Build App icon. Just click on this Build App button. And then guys, here on our Zoom account, we are going to create an app. And the app type which we are going to create is a webhook only app. So just click on this Create button on this page. And here it is asking us our name. So what will be the name of our webhook app? So I would like to name it as Test. Just for an example, you can give any name of your choice. Click on Create. Then we have to enter some details like company name. For example, the company name is Pabbly. Username, test user. Let's enter the email address. This is the email address. Click on Continue. And then we have successfully created this application. Now we have to enter some event subscription. We have to enter some subscription, some events that for what event, for happening of what event we want Zoom to send data to Pabbly Connect. So here just turn on this event subscription button, click on add event subscription, give this subscription a name. For example, I'll name it as new meeting. Then it is asking us event notification endpoint URL. And here guys, in this event notification endpoint URL, we have to paste the same webhook URL which we have copied from Pabbly Connect. Just copy it from here and paste it over here. After this, we have to select the event. Just click on this add event button. And here guys, you can see a list of all the different events which we do in Zoom can be seen over here. So we want a meeting to be created. We want to get the notification whenever a meeting is being created. So here in event tab, we are going to select meeting. And then from the right side here, we are going to select meeting has been created as the event. For webinar related event, you can go to webinar section and then select the event of your choice for which event you want to get the data and get the notification. So after selecting our event, just click on done, click on save, and then click on continue. And that is it. It was this simple to create an app in our Zoom account and connect it with Pabbly Connect to get the data. So here in this help text also guys, in this link of our forum or Pabbly Connect forum, you will see a step-by-step guide for the same process as well. Now we have successfully connected our Zoom account with Pabbly Connect. And after making this connection, every time a new meeting will be created in our Zoom account, the details of that meeting will be captured inside our Pabbly Connect workflow. And right now, we are going to do the same. We are going to create a new meeting in our Zoom account. For example, let's click on the schedule a meeting button and start creating a meeting. The name of this meeting is, for example, demo meeting. Just a random meeting to get the response. Let's add the response as this is just a test meeting. This is the description. Let's change the date and time. For example, the date is 8th of December and time is, for example, 2 p.m. And the duration of this meeting is 1 hour. The time zone is Asia, Kolkata, basically Mumbai, Delhi, Indian time zone, GMT plus 5:30 hours. Then the registration is not required right now. Then the waiting room, we want to add the waiting room users to waiting room? Yes. So we have to basically select all the details of the meeting which we want to create. After selecting all the required details, just click on the save button. And right now we have just now created a new meeting in our Zoom account. And because we have connected our Zoom account with Pabbly Connect, we will see the details of the same meeting will be captured inside Pabbly Connect as well. So here in Pabbly Connect workflow, we can see that we have received the response. And in this response, we can see the details of the same meeting which we have just now created. So we have the same name of the meeting, we have the time zone of the meeting, we have the date and time of the meeting, that when this meeting is going to start. So this is the date 8th of December 2022 and we have this time in UTC time zone. So the important note over here says the time zone in the webhook response received from Zoom will be in UTC format. So we have the time zone and we have the date and time in UTC format. If we want, we can also change it over here in Pabbly Connect workflow as well. Then after this, we have the join link of the meeting. Here is the link of the meeting, join link of the meeting. We will scroll down. We have the duration of the meeting, that for how long this meeting is going to exist. Now in this way guys, all the details of a newly created meeting in our Zoom account are received inside Pabbly Connect. Now after this guys, the step 1 of setting up this automation is completed. Now let's move to step 2 and send these details as a Discord notification on our Discord channel as a message. But before that, we can see that the start time of the meeting is in a bit of a complex format. We have a date and time in a single response and it is pretty complex. And also it is in UTC time zone. So first we have to change the format of this date and time and also the time zone. Now to do so in Pabbly Connect, we are going to use a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect that is called date time formatter. Now to use it, just scroll down, come to our action window and here in choose app, search for date time formatter. After it, in action event from the drop down, select format date with time zone as the action event. Click on connect. After this, the first thing it asks us is the date. That what is the date, what is the response, whose format and time zone we want to change. So we want to change the format and time zone of this date of start time which we have received from Zoom. So we have to basically map this response of start time which we have received from Zoom over here in this field of date. And guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field and in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the responses which you have received from Zoom can be seen over here. And out of all of these responses, select the response of start time and it will be mapped over here. Then it is asking us for the from format. So right now in the drop down below, you can see a list of various different formats. And here we have to select that in which format this date and time is present right now. So this is the particular specific format in which this date and time is present. Year, month, date, then T, hours, minutes, seconds, and Z. Now the next thing it asks us is to format. So in which format we want to change this date and time to. So in the drop down below, once again you can see a list of different formats. So let's take an example of this format. Day, month, year, hours, minutes, and seconds. I want to change the date and time in this particular format. So I'm going to select this to format. Then it is asking us from time zone. So as I told you, the response which we get from Zoom, the date and time are present in UTC time zone. So here in from time zone, we are going to select UTC. And in to time zone, we have to change this data or the time zone of this date and time into the Asia Kolkata time zone. So from Zoom, we have received the time zone of our Zoom account meeting. So we have to basically map this response of time zone over here in this to time zone field. Just turn on the mapping button in front of it. just clear this out, and from the drop down from Zoom responses, map the response of time zone. And after that, just click on Save and Send Test Request. Now, when we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see that we have received a response. And in this response, you can see that this same date and time which we have received in UTC format of the meeting start time is being converted into a simpler format and Asia Kolkata time zone. So we have 8th of December 2022, the same date on which we have created this meeting, and also we have the same time, that is 2 p.m. So as you can see, 2 p.m. over here. So in this way, we have successfully converted the format and time zone of the meeting start date. After this, let's send all of these details to Discord as a notification, as a channel message. For that, just click on this Add Action Step button, and here in Choose App, search for Discord. Select Discord, and then in Action Event from the drop-down, select Send Channel Message HTML as the action event. After this, just click on this Connect button. Now, the first thing it asks us is the webhook URL. Now, to connect our Discord channel with Pabbly Connect, we have to basically create a webhook URL on our Discord server. So how you can do that and how you can make this connection, let me show you. Just go to your Discord server. As you can see, this is my Discord server named as Pabbly Team. And this is my Discord channel named as Zoom Meeting. I want, whenever a new meeting is been created in my Zoom account, I want the details of that meeting to be sent on this particular Discord channel. So here guys, what we have to do, we just have to go to a server, open our server, and on the right side, just click on this down arrow and click on server settings. After reaching to the server settings, click on this integrations option from the left side and click on webhooks. And then just click on this new webhook button. Now here you can see that a new webhook has been added just now. Change the name of this webhook, for example, Zoom meeting. I have given this webhook URL a name. And then after this, the next thing it asks us is the channel. So in the drop down below, you can see a list of all the channels which you have created in your Discord account on your Discord server can be seen over here. Out of which you have to select the channel, that on what channel you want to send these notifications, these new meeting details. So Zoom meetings, on this channel we wanted to send. So we are going to select this channel and then just copy this webhook URL from here. Click on this copy webhook URL button and click on save changes. So we have successfully created a webhook URL in our Discord channel, our Discord account, and then we have to paste the same webhook URL over here in this Pabbly Connect workflow in this webhook URL step. So here in the Discord action step, here in this field of webhook URL, we have pasted the same webhook URL. And now every time this automation is going to trigger, we have created a new meeting in Zoom. The details of that meeting will be sent on this particular channel using the webhook URL. After this, the next thing it asks us is the message. That what is the exact message which we want to send on our Discord channel. So I want my message to be, hello team. Okay, so this is the kind of message which I want to send on my Discord channel. Hello team, we have a new Zoom meeting. And then we want to mention the details of the newly created meeting, the name of the meeting, date and time, duration, and the meeting link. And we have received all of these details from Zoom. So from Zoom responses, guys, one by one, we have to map all of these responses over here in the Discord field. So let's start with the meeting name. So we have the response of payload object topic where we have received the name of the meeting. So let's map this response of meeting name over here in front of meeting name field. Just click here in this field of message, and from the drop down from the Zoom responses, select the response of meeting name and map it over here. Then it is asking us date and time. So using date time formatter, we have converted the date and time, the start date and time of the meeting into our format, Asia Kolkata format, basically in the format of our Zoom account. So here it is the date and time of the meeting. Now from the Zoom responses, just scroll down and map the duration of the meeting as well. And at last, the meeting link. So from Zoom, we have also received the meeting link, the join link of the meeting. Just select this meeting link as well and map it over here. So in this way, instead of just this data, you can basically map other details, other data which you have received from Zoom as well in the Discord channel message. And now after creating your message and mapping the required data over here, which you want to send on Discord channel, the next thing it asks us is the bot name. So what the bot name, the bot which is going to share this message on our Discord channel, what will be the name of that bot? So I want the name of the bot to be Zoom. So that's why I've entered Zoom over here. Now, if you want, you can basically also change the icon of the bot who is going to send this message on our Discord channel. So you just have to basically enter the link of the image which we want to send as this bot's icon. Just enter that link over here and it will be added. Right now, I just don't want to change the bot icon, so I'm not adding any kind of URL or link over here of the image, and let's ignore it for now. And the last thing it asks us is text to speech. So in the drop down below, we have selected it disable because I want to disable my text to speech option on Discord message. So after selecting or entering all of these details, just click on save and send test request. Now, after clicking on save and send test request, here we can see that we have received some response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the message which we have created over here is been sent on our Discord channel with the meeting details. So let's check it. We will go to our Discord channel. And yes guys, here you can see that we have received a new message on our Discord channel. And this message is been sent by the name of this bot, the Zoom. So the same name which we have added over here. This message says, hello team, we have a new Zoom meeting. Meeting name demo meeting, date and time 8th of December 2022, 2 p.m. Duration 60 minutes. So I just had to forget to add minutes over here. So yeah, 60 minutes. Let's click on save and make the changes as well. And then we have the meeting link. So as we click on this meeting link, the user can also join the meeting over here as well. So in this way, we can see that the automation workflow which we have created in this video is working perfectly fine. Now, every time a new meeting will be created in our Zoom account, the details of that meeting, the meeting notification of that newly created meeting will be sent on our Discord channel as a message. Now, after setting up this automation, let's test this automation once in real time. So in our Zoom account, we are going to create a new meeting. Let's click on the schedule a meeting button and let's enter the details of this new meeting. For example, let's name it as real-time test. This is the name of the meeting. Let's select the date as, for example, 13th of the December and the time will be 2 p.m. So the duration will be 2 hours, that is 120 minutes. So we have this meeting on 13th of December at 2 p.m. and the duration is 2 hours, that is 120 minutes. After selecting other details of this meeting, guys, let's click on save. And as we click on save, we can see that a new meeting has been created in our Zoom account. And as this new meeting is created, we will see within seconds, instantly, automatically, the notification of this new Zoom meeting has been sent on our Discord channel. And yes, guys, here you can see that on our Discord channel, we have received a new message from the Zoom bot, which says, hello team, we have a new Zoom meeting. Meeting name, real-time test, the same name which we have given to the meeting over here. Then we have the date and time of the meeting. The date is 13th of December 2022 and the time is 2 p.m. The duration is 120 minutes, that is 2 hours, which we have selected while setting up this meeting. And at last, what we have done, we have received the link of this meeting by clicking on which the user can join the meeting as well. So in this way, guys, we have tested this automation in real time and we saw this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications using Pabbly Connect. And guys, one more important thing. You will find the clone link of the same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this free plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.